So when you have two pieces of wool that you want to join together, rather than tying a knot in this very thick material, which will really be obvious, it's better to felt it together. And so in order to felt it together, what you need is something to go underneath it. And you can find foam that is specifically for needle felting at a lot of craft stores. It's very thick, you can see. But like a mailing packing foam, if you have any of that around your house, could work really well too. And then you need a needle felting needle. And these are also specifically for needle felting. If you look really closely, they have little barbs towards the tip of the needle. So a regular sewing needle won't work. It has to be a needle felting needle. And again, you can get those at craft stores or you can order them online. Sometimes they come plain like this, just in one needle, and then sometimes there's like a punching sort of device that'll have multiple needles. But either of those will work. So you're going to get your foam underneath your material, and you want it to be really feathery. So the best way to get it feathery is to tear it rather than to cut it with a blunt end. So this is like perfectly feathery for joining. And you're going to layer one side on the bottom and the other one on top. And you just want those feathery pieces to overlap. And so you always want to make sure that block is underneath. And then you're just going to start poking. So what you're trying to do is bind those fibers together. And it's actually kind of fun if you have a little aggression to get out. If you had a bad day. Poke, poke, poke. Once you get to about that point, just a few seconds, you can carefully lift it off the block and start turning it so that you get all sides. So you can kind of get the back side a little bit. Poke, poke, poke. And then lift it up again and kind of see, do you have any pieces sticking out? I can see a little bit here sticking out that I want to go over again. Sometimes it helps to just kind of roll it. Get those flyaways down as best you can. Continue poking. Now I've only been poking for less than a minute, I would say, and it's already pretty much done. So if you hold it up, you can see there's virtually no sign that you joined two pieces. The main thing is you don't want to over poke, because if you poke it for a really, really long time, it starts to get hard, and that is not good. So that is a perfect join with needle felting, and if you're working with wool roving at all, like if you're making a blanket or something, that's the perfect way to join ends or to repair tears without having a big obvious knot.